So in the same interview with Zane Lowe, it was a long interview. There's a lot to unpack. He touches on how he feels very protective over Billie Eilish, right? Because he feels like he knows what she's going through because she's young, she's becoming this superstar, and he's scared for her to go through the same thing he did. Let's try to play a clip.
Did you feel protective of her?
Yeah, I definitely feel protective of her. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So, yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, let her do her thing. And if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters and
Oh, sorry. So I feel like he isn't really talking to Billie. I think he's talking to his younger self because Billie was 18. Justin Bieber became famous at the age of 11. I think he's talking to his child self, and it sounds like he's sad for himself, and I feel like he's going through the process of mourning his childhood. Like when he says, not knowing where to turn and everyone telling me they love me and just turning their back on you in a second. Didn't Taylor Swift say the same thing in her documentary? They all go through this. And I think he's so afraid for Billie because he knows how it goes. But guys, when he says, do you want to play it clear? Give it a go.
I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Oh, I hit my planner. Sorry, babies. Okay. Justin Bieber was Billie Eilish's, crush growing up. I just want you to imaginables, okay? Your childhood boy band pop crush crying over you in an interview saying you are just, saying that they are just a phone call away, the way I would die. She posted the clip of Justin Bieber crying on her Instagram, followed by a picture of her in a Justin Bieber shirt, and then all the posters that she had in her room. Okay? How cutie, right? For me, it was Justin Sr. It was Justin Timberlake, okay? If Justin Timberlake, guys, my first concert, I went to a Justin Timberlake and Guys concert, okay? In 1998. And in the intermission or whatever, I went outside to use the little ladies' room, and there were these kiosks where they had, now I know that they were just copies, but they had pictures of Justin Timberlake with permanent marker signed, and I thought that he had individually signed these, and I was like, oh, mama needs it. Mama needs to touch whatever Justin Timberlake touched. 8 years old. The way that I would sleep, I gotta show you. The way that I would sleep with this picture under my pillow. My mom would say goodnight. I'd be like, leave the 4 night lights on because I'm a pussy. And I would take the picture from under my pillow and be like, hey, babe. The thing was so crumpled up, okay? And it was faded by the mouth. You know why. Justin and I use tongue. So anyway, love you, Justin. Oh my God, when I found out he was dating Britney Spears, she was my other favorite, and I just felt so betrayed by Jesus. I was like, I've been praying to you for months now. And he's like, bitch, you're 8 years old. I'm like, valid. But listen, back to Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, we know he went a little Amanda Bynes, Martin Lawrence, Britney for like a second there. Or he was like on the verge of like really, really going through the rabbit hole, right? And I think he knows that Billie is about, like, she's already super famous, but I think that he knows that she's about to catapult into another stratosphere of fame that he's all too familiar with. So he knows that that's coming, but as a woman, I know what's coming too. The obsession with her body is coming. Classic, it's coming, you know? And Justin probably has the experience of the exhaustion of what it's like to be an artist. Like, I was watching this like Basquiat documentary, and he was talking about how he would like produce this like gallery opening of like all of his latest works that took like so much fucking time. And then people would come and they'd look at it and be like, okay, so what's next? And he's like, what are you talking about? Like, I just did this. Like, what do you mean what's next? I just put all of me into this thing. And they're like, yeah, what's next? Come on. So that kind of exhaustion of being an artist, because I really do think that she's an artist. I don't think she's just a regular schmegular pop girl. I don't think she's like a cardboard copy Camila Cabello. I really think that she's like a real fucking artist. Where do we go when we sleep? I think about that once a week. You know? But I think that she's tougher than we think. She's for sure human. I'm not gonna take that away from her. I don't think she's like the superhuman. Like, she's definitely like a cool girl, you know? She is definitely cool. But she's for sure human, but she holds herself differently than Justin ever did. And I don't know if it's because her brother, Phineas and Ferb, is with her constantly, but Billie has boundaries, you know? She acts like, you only get to know me this much. If you want to get to know me more, you can dissect my music, but this is it. Like, you stand here, you know? And she doesn't budge. Where Justin, to me, seems like he absorbed everything negative in this industry. It affected him in such a way, and he was way more vulnerable than Billie since the beginning, you know? And he just, like, never developed that tough skin because, like, being vulnerable and authentic somehow, like, became part of their brand. Like, Selena too became part of their, like, brand. And they were kind of like, look how transparent I am. And when you do that, you welcome people in to kind of tear that apart, you know? Like I'm doing right now. But guys, listen, something happened. If you watch the interview, something happened to Justin beyond media scrutiny. And it sounds like he is dancing around something that happened, and he's talking about it without naming it, you know? And I don't know if it was a certain incident or whatever, or he doesn't want to bring up, you know, people that he loves, like maybe growing up with a single mom, or maybe his issues with his dad. He's kind of spoken about those issues out loud, like in the media. And it sounds like something has been eating at this boy for a very, very long time. And he had to kind of stitch that up and heal publicly without talking about it. Like I said, I'm reading the Jessica Simpson book, okay? After seeing the Demi Lovato documentary on YouTube, the Selena interviews, the Taylor Swift documentary on Netflix, there's one thing that they all have in common. Guys, you gotta forgive the people that we love when they hurt us, okay? Because if not, we look for love in other people or acceptance in other people, and it fucks you up, especially when you feel taken advantage of. It fucks you up, and that really cuts deep. So my advice to Billie, as her closest friend and one of 55 million Instagram followers, keep your circle small as fuck. Me, you, and Molly. Let's do me, you, and Molly. Come to the show. Give me a crumb, Billie. That's my show. It's live weekdays at 12:30 p.m.